Hello and welcome. Yes, indeed, the most iconic car of video game history is the BMW M3 GTR. The car we have in game, the GTR Street version, 6 of them were built in late 2001 in order to be homologated for racing. Sadly for them, the rule changed the next year, requiring at least 100 vehicles and 1,000 engines to be certified for racing, thus scrapping the whole GTR project. But before it went into history, it did go on to win the 24 Hours of Nürburgring in 2004 and 2005. 2005 is also the year the car went into its famed icon status, as Need for Speed Most Wanted was released, one of the best Need for Speed games of all time. In that game, you as the hero had the M3 GTR, until this little guy decided to cheat to win it. Then it was hanged as the grand prize of the Blacklist, and once you earned it, ooh boy, it was the most broken card in game. I loved it. But back to the one in Horizon. It sits in the middle of the 8 class at 747 points. It produces 375 horsepower, which is less than the race car as it was detuned. Will this change affect its legendary performance? I guess Dapper Dan will show us once we commence the Derby. And away it goes! Loads of wheel spin at the start, but then again it is necessary to shift this 1.4-ton machine of Bavarian precision. As our driver now enters the meaty part of the circuit, a series of right-handers which are meant to be taken at speed with very gentle taps of the brake. The BMW is holding himself well on the track, no issues whatsoever, as our driver now enters the bone part of the circuit, where he must floor it. But not before putting brakes on to go around the ankle, a series of shorthand turns designated to make sure cars understeer or oversteer. But the BMW is managing it without much issue. Now on the last corner, navigating a bit of a spin there, but easily corrected as he goes back on the bone to floor it. Reaching to go across the line. An impressive display by the BMW. It did the lap in 1 minute, 3 seconds, 664. And as it's the only car on the list, it is now officially the fastest car we have on the board. Now let's move on to the Yeet test. As it powers down the drag strip to trigger the speed camera, the result coming in is 158.43 kilometers per hour. That is a pretty decent Yeet speed. But then again, this is a road legal race car, it should go fast. It continues to accelerate down the drag strip, reaching the danger sign at the aircraft. Let's see how far it can yeet itself. 240.05 meters, that's not a bad distance. Let's see how it stacks on the leaderboard now. It should come as no surprise, the BMW M3 GTR is leader across all the boards, as it should be and as it will always be. Thank you for watching. Next time we will take some Rockstar's Porsche out for a spin in the Drongo Derby.